Nobody knows who's going to buy Vauxhall and General Motors yet. There are 3 bidders in. But I'll tell you one thing. Vauxhall have never ever made better cars in their entire 100-year history. I'm now driving the latest example. And to be honest, this car is so good that a few years ago you would not have believed it either looked or in fact was a Vauxhall. I'm talking about the Vauxhall Insignia VXR, and this is Vauxhall's lethal weapon. This is one potent motor car. Under the bonnet is a 2.8 fuel injection V6 engine that goes like the proverbial clappers. 0 to 60 is in 5.6 very, very rapid seconds. Vauxhall believe that this Insignia VXR has got the pace and the power to match an Audi S4. And before you dismiss that, let me tell you that the figures stack up exceedingly well. The standard Insignia has already picked up a sack full of awards for Vauxhall, including the coveted European Car of the Year. But the VXR takes it on to a whole new dimension. You've only got to look at it visually, and this is one mean looking car. And I love the gearbox. It's chunky, it feels very solid. It's not the quickest box I've ever driven. You've got to be fairly deliberate with the gear changes, but it's a very rewarding one to drive. And then of course there's the sound. Just listen to this. Beautiful growl of a V6 engine, and yet it's got the extra dose that it's also very refined in a ballsy type of way. I really do like this cabin. It's got a lot of style to it. It's got a very sporting intent. The main instrument dials are beautifully housed, and I just think that everything's easy to hand with it. It looks as if there's a lot of thought gone into it. The chassis and the suspension have been fine-tuned by Vauxhall's VXR engineer specialists. A lot of the testing was done at the Nürburgring, and there is no harder area to put a car through its paces when you're looking for performance. I don't know who is going to end up with Vauxhall, like a lot of people. I'd like to know the answer. But what I can tell you is, whoever buys into this company is buying into a firm that's going very much in the right direction. Let's face it, too often in the past you got a Vauxhall because, well, that's all you could afford, and it was basically what was on offer. Nowadays, take a look at these. They're good looking cars. The new Astra is a real stunner as well. And the bottom line now is, Vauxhall is a car company that's moving in the right direction. It just needs a good owner that's going to invest in it.